college students, there was never an experience of racism or sexism in a very overt way that I thought Prop 8 had shown to the people in California, and especially being on a fairly liberal campus. I teach Asian American queer issues, so I teach a class completely about people of color who deal with gay and lesbian history and minorities who are struggling with minority, essentially. And what wound up really happening, I remember going on campus the next day after the election, and a group of about 50 undergraduates stormed down campus in protest of Prop 8. I mean, it was this complete gut, visceral reaction at the anger, and some students were in tears when they were kind of chanting this. They were just marching down campus at UC Santa Barbara, and their friends were all lined up. In fact, I shared with this to Willow that the only county in Southern California to vote no on Prop 8 was Santa Barbara County, and part of it is I think 20,000 college students voted flat out against it. And Los Angeles County, what was fascinating was it was a county that many people deemed very, very left, and what wound up happening when the numbers came in, I was shocked. I was following the election. Unlike most places, California was still up. I was up with all my friends watching the election tool. It was like refreshing the internet. And when the LA County polls were coming in, there was this unbelievable just silence in the room of how did LA County not vote against Prop 8? There was like a 52 split with LA County. And the next night, all my friends in my house went on the streets of West Hollywood. We were so mad. I remember us marching 8 miles down Hollywood, just in complete anger about everything. And this is kind of where Willow breaks in, because essentially what happened is, because this really raw energy kind of just flowed out in the streets of LA, and a lot of it was, me and my friends said, we will not, it was fine before the election. We were not going to stop traffic. We were not going to get angry. We were not going to chant and yell and have very offensive signs up. But after the election, there was a sense of your neighbor like smiling at you and then secretly voting against you. And as we went around the streets in Los Angeles, there were people who were like, we voted for you, why are you blocking traffic? I'm like, you know what? If you all voted for us, we wouldn't be here. And that kind of energy, I think, was then harnessed by joining the My friends were normally really, my gay West Hollywood friends, were normally very apathetic about politics. This was one thing that just was like a slap in the face. And it was immediate. And what the internet did was it allowed all of us to connect in a way that I don't think would have been possible 3 or 4 years ago. And Willow was following our Facebook and Twitter feeds live from Los Angeles, essentially, while these protests were going on. The next day, Thursday after the election, a protest started happening from the Mormon Temple. And my assistant and I, she's transgender, and we just took the day off from work. And we basically ran and we drove like up the street to the Mormon Temple, and literally were on our iPhones saying, come now, right to the Mormon Temple, that's where we are. And the police had tried an interesting tactic. These were the videos we're trying to show you. They tried to split up the crowd and try to get us kind of, in different places. But because of technology, we were twittering each other, Facebooking each other, saying, meet at this corner at this time, meet here, meet there. And they couldn't do anything about it. And she was picking up on all this energy. This is incredible. This is awesome. And I think that's kind of the link between Join the Impact. The irony actually about the November 15th protest, and part of the thing I think Join the Impact and all the other kind of rallies that are going on is the raw energy dissipated a lot. And the question I think for all of us in the room here is how do we take what we've got? And there's still, my friends are like, when's the next protest? They're like, let's go, and we had a lot of fun, but it was also this moment for us to release our energy, this kind of very, it was very, very hurtful. I think I remember